You have told us that you need help getting a fresh, healthy dinner on the table and doing it fast. We're here for you. I brought Ceri and Laura from the Sweet Potato Chronicles to help you out. High fives, ladies. Looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Looking absolutely stunning. So obviously you were eating the recipes that you were making from your book. And the book is all about fast, but it's about healthy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And we don't always eat healthy, right?
You don't always eat healthy.
No,
Go ahead, tell the secret. Tell the secret. Yeah.
Ceri likes to eat chips at night.
She likes chips.
Yeah,
that's
I eat the cookies. You drink
that's
the wine.
the worse it gets.
Listen, I think it's about balance. You want to do like 80-20, have as many healthy meals as you can, and then eat the chips. Like, come on, people, life is short.
Exactly.
Have some chips, have some cookies.
Have some guacamole.
Maybe have some guacamole. Guacamole's healthy for you, though, right?
Yes.
Not at the amounts I eat, but I'm sure. I'm sure.
Maybe not a vat. So we're going to be making some recipes here, and they're all really simple. And Ceri, you said you guys really focused on process this time around. It's your second cookbook.
So when we were on tour with our first book, what we really heard from parents was that it was as much the how as the what when it came to getting food on the table. That was the challenge.
Right.
How to make it happen. So this book, we really focused on strategies. Of course, we love the recipes.
Yes.
But we really focused on giving people the tools that they need to make it happen. And one of those tools is fast dinners. For those days when your meeting runs late, when a kid is coming home late from soccer practice or dance class.
Yes.
Everyone's coming in starving and hungry, and you have limited time to get dinner
and you're
on the
late
table.
too.
Yes.
Yes.
And you're minutes away from a meltdown. So you need
your own meltdown.
A pasta in your life, you need a fish in your life, you need an egg dish and a chicken. And so we're gonna start with pasta.
With pasta.
Let's start with the pasta.
Okay, so this is a really simple rigatoni that leans on spring onions and peas.
Nice.
And so while your pasta's boiling in that 10 minutes, you can make this really easy little sauce, which is just olive oil. I've got 1/3 of a cup here. And then you juice the lemon into it. And if I wasn't on TV right now and I was home, I'd be making sure there's no seeds going in here.
Of course. If I was at home, I would still be putting the seeds in there.
You do that.
I'm that kind of mom.
Remind me to come for dinner.
Only the best for my babies.
And then you would just dress your pasta with this. And it is so light, the lime gives it such a great light note. And then we're gonna add some spring onions.
I think you'll find with a lot of kids anyways, they want the pasta as lightly covered as possible.
Yes, exactly. My kids always say, can I just have a plate of pasta? I say no.
No.
But this is a good second. And the heat of the pasta is all that you need to kind of warm it all through all the ingredients.
And so we're gonna give this a mix. I added 2 cups of frozen peas. So this is a great thing. If you have frozen peas in your freezer and you just pick up the onions and maybe you have your cheese already, you're already halfway to the dish, right? So we give it a stir. The kids can pick these peas out because you know some of them are gonna do it, whatever. And then we're gonna give it a nice sprinkling of mint.
Lovely.
And then that is going to give you some added flavor. I'm putting peas on your floor. I hope you don't mind.
We don't mind. I just don't want you to get it on your dress. I love your dress.
How easy was that?
That was so easy. And you know what? It's a pasta dish, which means everyone will enjoy.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And they can learn some math while they're taking out all the peas.
Exactly.
Count them, kids.
Exactly.
Count them. Yeah.
And divide that by 10.
Divide it. Just the square root of that.
Right. You have my tears.
Right. What are you going to make now, Ceri?
Now I'm going to make what I call my faux.
Your faux.
It's not authentic, and I know I'm supposed to say fa, but I just feel dumb.
But you go for yours.
So this is just some chicken stock. I've got a pound of chicken minced into bite-sized pieces. It's poached right in there. There's some coconut milk for some great rich flavor.
Nice.
I've got some vermicelli. You're going to use half the package. You've just soaked that in hot water. It just goes in. So you can see this is all taking about 15 minutes.
What I love about this recipe is it is quick, because if you think of a traditional faux, it has to stew and that broth takes forever and ever and ever.
This is a really quick version, but it's like takeout that you're going to make at home.
It's a fun, like it's a good dish, it's a healthy dish, but you still feel like you're getting a treat.
Absolutely.
Because you're not having pho every day, unless that's your culture and this is something you do have every day, right?
Exactly. So then I'm just going to put it all into a bowl. I'm going to use tongs to get my noodles out so I don't make a big mess. make sure I've got some chicken, and then I'm gonna do some broth.
Another way to eat chicken, right? Because do your kids go, chicken
again?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, Leo tends to mix it up a lot. I was raised on chicken. We had chicken a billion different ways.
Of course.
And I'm still a lover of chicken. So it's just nice to come up with different creative ways to do it.
So then you can put it on the table and then get the kids to dress it the way they want. So you're gonna do a little red pepper, some carrot, some cilantro, and some green.
Look at that gorgeousness.
Yeah, that's
and then
lovely.
It's so pretty.
Very nice.
Really fast.
Okay, so fast, everybody's happy, no one's fighting in the house, kind of, right? We're avoiding fights. Maybe there's one fight instead of 4.
And we're ignoring it.
Yes.
The other dish that you might want to think about when you're pressed for time is?
Frittata.
A frittata.
So we always
live on them.
Yes. When you're in doubt,
God bless.
think eggs.
Yes.
Right? Nothing's faster. This is kale, sweet potato, and goat cheese in this frittata. So it's all great fall flavors.
Yeah.
But super, super fast. Couldn't be healthier. But because it's eggy cheesy, it's just going to feel like a yummy, easy dinner.
Leftovers, lunchbox too,
Absolutely.
right? And then our final dish is a salmon. Now, this is my daughter's absolute favorite meal. I make it for her birthday every year. It's so simple. If you just pop sun-dried tomatoes, the dried ones, not the guys that come in the oil, basil, garlic, and some oil into a blender, and you make this little crust and just put it on your salmon fillets. And then you can just serve it up with whatever your family enjoys on the side. It bakes up in the oven for just under like 10 minutes.
I love this because it feels very chefy with that tapenade, but it's so easy and the flavors are incredible.
And it's so flavorful too, because actually those are flavors that kids really understand and already know well, right? Like tomatoes and basil and things like that.
Yes.
And so if they're a bit skeptical of their salmon, this is a nice way to introduce it to them.
I'm going to try that tonight.
You can have that one.
Maybe I will. Take that one.